everyone.
Hey.
Welcome back to the channel.
We want to welcome all our new subscribers. We have hit 10K and we couldn't have done it all without you. So thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts.
Well, tonight we're going to take you on an adventure through Halloween Horror Night 33. Obviously we can't record in the houses. I wish we could. But we're going to give you a little synopsis afterwards, tell you what our favorite parts were. We're going to look at some food items so you can see those.
Some of the scare zones.
Yep. Some of those scare actors because we love them. So come on, let's tag along.
Let's go.
All right, so we're here for the Stay and Scream. We have an annual pass, so we didn't have to pay, but if you want to do the Stay and Scream, you can get in early. It technically opens at 3, and then technically houses open at 5, but it is 4 o'clock now.
We're starting to queue
and
up
we're starting
about
to
an
queue
hour
in.
early.
They scanned us in, we're in. So we're gonna kind of do the non-IP houses first, hoping that kind of speeds it along. And then we'll do the IP houses last, and we'll get foods in between, so all of that.
Themed foods, very excited for that.
Let's go. All right, we have moved further up in line. We are right before the houses. We're hoping they're gonna open up a little bit earlier than they say. It's scheduled to open up at 5:45. That gives us about 45 minutes before the rest of the park opens for everybody who does not have Stay and Scream. The 2 houses that are right over here, right around the corner, they are right next to each other. That's gonna be Goblin's Feast and Universal Monsters, Eternal Bloodlines. I'm not quite sure which one's first. Might go into one where less people are there, but we're hoping we can get through both of those before the rest of the park opens, and perhaps maybe even one of the other non-IPs, which over here is the museum and then the Slaughter Cinema 2. So hopefully we will get some more in before the rest of the park opens. So we just finished the 2 houses over here for our Stay and Scream. As you can tell, you're in the sun a lot. I already got sunburnt, so there's that.
Park's almost officially open, but we got 2 houses done. So Stay and Scream is sort of worth it, but bring an umbrella because we are sweating. Now we're off to probably find some fluids and maybe something to eat, and we'll check back in.
Alright, so we got a little food hall over here in Springfield, but we wanted to try them all so we could hit the houses once it gets dark, so we're just wasting some time.
We got the Say Cheeseburger.
We got the goodie bag, if you could see that. We got the summer camp dog. Looks very interesting. And then we have Hell Rocks.
Rocks from Hell.
Rocks from Hell. Well, I mean, I guess we'll see. Hell Rocks, Rocks from Hell. But we're excited to try these out. We always love the themed food, so we'll let you know. All right, so we finished snacking on our 4-course meal.
Now that we're in Foodacoma.
Yeah, so we want to let you know how those were. So I have a correction to make. The goodie bag is actually called a bloody goodie bag. I guess those peppers are supposed to be the blood.
And it was bloody disappointing.
Yeah,
it was just really dry. It wasn't that great. It was basically chicken, fries, peppers and onions, and some kind of sauce, but it just tasted very bland.
Yeah, it was not the best.
What was your favorite?
My favorite, the cheeseburger, the Say Cheeseburger.
Yeah, the cheeseburger was pretty good.
What was that? Was that horseradish? I don't know what they put on top, but it had good flavor.
Yeah, it was very good.
So I did like that, and then also those Rocks from Hell.
Yeah,
those
like jalapeno popper, basically.
And I'm not a big spicy person, but that was not super spicy. I could handle that.
My favorite was the hot dog, and I don't remember the name of it, unfortunately.
Summer camp dog.
Camp dog. It had like spicy pepper relish, baked beans, and Cheetos, and like nacho cheese. Real strange, but all the flavors worked out, and it was very good. I liked it very much, and the hot dog was a quality hot dog, so very good.
right, so we just got out of Slaughter Cinema 2.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we weren't coming to these events for Slaughter Cinema 1, so
I had nothing to compare it to.
nothing to compare it to, but it was really cool. It was a bunch of different movies, obviously horror themed.
I think that was the most creative one, I think, so far.
Out of
like
the 3 we've done so far. Yeah, I really liked it. The Universal Monsters one is great. That was Van Helsing based. We didn't talk about that after we came out of there.
Yeah, you
we were
follow
so hot.
like a descendant of Van Helsing throughout, and she like saves you from all these things. At least that's what I took from it.
Yep.
Maybe I'm not right, but I felt like she went through and she saved us from vampires, werewolves, everything. So
Yeah,
that was
cool.
pretty cool. And then Goblin Feast. You're basically, if you look under the sign for Goblin Feast, because it's just hung up, it literally says Human Chop House. So that should give you an idea. It's going to go in and they're just trying to eat you. And they're trying to put you through the house and slaughter you.
Butchering you and eating you for snacks, basically. So.
And then now we're going to move on to the museum.
Yep, here we go.
All right, so we just finished the museum, Deadly Exhibits, and it's basically what it sounds like.
Pretty deadly. Everything's in there trying to kill you.
Yeah, and it's like these museum rooms you walk in, you have all of the,
Exhibits.
Security guards are dead, all the exhibits have come to life.
And they basically have some new exhibit that has taken over the museum and possessed everything, and it's pretty cool. Definitely not my favorite so far, but it was definitely neat.
It was interesting. So the next house that we're going to be doing is Monstrous, the Monsters of Latin America. We're really excited about this one. So I don't know if this is where the swamp thing is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about this house.
So I'm kind of excited. Maybe we'll get some of those OG monsters from Universal. But
yeah, we'll see.
Either way, we're excited.
Yep, here we go.
All right, so we just finished the Monstrous Monsters of Latin America. Well, there was definitely things that came out of there that I was not expecting.
Spanish horror stories always spook me out. They're very, very scary.
Well, and there are many.
Yeah.
I don't even think I knew. I think the first one might have been La Lorna, but I don't know. But they were all creepy, so that one was a good one.
That was a spooky house.
Surprise
We
scares.
enjoyed that.
All right, so we just got done with A Quiet Place. I keep wanting to say but A Quiet Place. And that one was fun. The person out front of the entrance was like, "You'll want to be quiet, stay quiet, otherwise they'll get you," or something like that.
Yeah.
And so I instantly just looked at David and I just go, but then they have all those actors trying to make noise, like, shut up, dude.
Yeah. It was good. I'm not a huge fan of the Quiet Place series. That's definitely up Maddie's alley. A little far out there for me.
I was hoping for the cat from the last one.
Not a big alien guy.
That cat's the hero.
Yes, it is.
But now
we're going to get some food, I think, next, and we'll show you all that.
All right, so we decided to stop by that Insidious food area, and we were able to get the last key pop and the red door, because obviously if you have a door you need a key. So we're hoping that these are going to be good. One of these is like a stuffed potato pastry, and then the other one is going to be a delicious popsicle. right, so we made our way over to Ghostbusters Frozen Empire food booth, and here we have the most adorable dessert that you will potentially ever have in your entire life. This is the s'more Stay Puft Man. He's so cute, look at that. And then our second thing that we got over here was Slammer's Korean corn dog. That's right up David's alley, so he'll have to speak to that. But we're excited to try these. Alright, so we just finished all of our snackies.
Food coma round 2.
Yes, a lot of sugar here. I love that mini Stay Puft s'mores.
That's probably your favorite thing of the night, if I had to guess. Yeah.
I'm a sucker for Hershey's chocolate, so you've got the chocolate, the really fluffy, thick Stay Puft marshmallow, and then your graham cracker. It's just classic.
Yeah, so we're talking about 4 foods. We had the Red Door, the Key Pop.
Oh yes, the last key.
Then we had
You had the Korean Slimer's Korean
the corn dog, and then the Stay
mini
Puft guy.
Stay Puft Man.
So I think the corn dog was probably my favorite out of all of those, and yours was probably Stay Puft.
Yeah, mine was definitely Stay Puft.
Red Door was good. It was
okay.
kind of like it was like something you'd find in Diagon Alley.
Like a little
It was kind of that vibe, yeah.
with stuff in it.
The cake pop was, well, just kind of a cake pop, so it was pretty good.
Alright, so we're over here by Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. We are hiding under a tree because it's raining.
This is my most anticipated house of the night. I'm very excited for this. I'm a big Ghostbusters fan, so.
And we love the new movie.
Yeah.
I mean,
all the movies are great.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're gonna
this
like
house should
it.
be really awesome, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so we just finished Ghostbusters, which has absolutely been my favorite house of the night so far. It was really cool. Wasn't super scary, but it was kind of like last year with the houses that were themed. Just very cool. Felt like you were in the movie, which I always love how Universal does that with all their stuff. So that was definitely my favorite. What did you think?
I loved it. I feel like it was like straight from the movie. Like every single room was something like different, and I had so many scare actors in this one that actually like made eye contact with me. So I was like, "This is for me."
Yeah.
So that
was a good time.
But now we're on to Insidious, which I think is one of my like favorite movie series, like in general. So.
Hopefully
I'm probably
you get scared.
gonna get really scared, but that's okay. But I heard it's wonderful, so I'm excited to see.
Let's go.
Alright, so we just finished Insidious and I hated it.
I liked it. It was great.
It was great, and I literally just rewatched these movies with a friend of mine because she had never seen them. So everything was like vividly in my head, and so when I saw some of the characters, I'm like, oh, hell no. So they got me. This is the first house that actually made me like jump scream. I mean, I've jumped a few times, but I have not screamed yet tonight, and that's...
And your heartbeat, you got
Yeah, oh yeah, and I got a heartbeat notification, a heart rate notification on my watch, so it's unhealthy for me to be in that house.
It was a lot of fun. They did a great job with that house.
It was wonderful.
Now we're off to Triplets of Terror.
Alright, so we just finished the Triplets of Terror. It was creepy.
This was kind of like a serial killer triplet trio thing. Yeah, it was good.
They came out of nowhere, they killed a bunch of people, they killed a dog. But we're on to the candy factory now, so we're excited to see what that is. I think a lot can go wrong in a candy factory, so we'll see how that goes. So we just did the Major Sweets Candy Factory, and I think OSHA has some major concerns. Somebody should call them.
They did a good job with that. I like that one. Not my favorite, but it was definitely not my least favorite of the night.
Yeah, it was definitely
I liked
interesting.
It was fun. It was like a 50s candy factory that got taken over, and the candy was being produced from human body parts.
It was gross.
Crazy. But it was good. Now I think we're going to try to catch the Nightmare Fuel show or whatever.
Yes.
It did just start to downpour, so hopefully that's still on the docket, but we'll find out here shortly. Alright everyone, that looks like it's going to be a wrap on our video tonight for Halloween Horror Nights.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll hope that you'll consider subscribing, liking, or leaving us a comment.
And we'll see you all next time.
Thank you.
See ya.